You have set your dial on the next episode in my box barn build. Shipping container barn project underway. I've got like 2 things to dial in. Connecting up the power finally and getting some gutters on this thing. 2 things to dial in. And then concrete. Concrete is ordered for late next week, and we're gonna get a floor in this thing, like a hard concrete underbelly. This could be the end of an era of extension cords. What we got? Oh, correct. We are definitely in the era of the seamless gutter. You know, everyone's doing seamless gutters, the big continuous thing. So just to kind of mix it up, I figured we'd go old school. With seamed gutters on this one, I don't mind a little dripping. Plus, it's another opportunity to just goop stuff. You know, this kind of ineffective goop that makes you feel like it's doing something. And there's gutter 2 on this side of the building too. I gotta say, I kind of hate the white on the gutter. I wanted to get a dark color, but everything everywhere around was sold out, and for me it was a little more important to get these on than to get the color just right. So check this out. It's kind of like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, but in a kind of good way. You may remember from the previous episode, this was all full of like bolsters and wire mesh and stuff. It just wasn't to spec. I had some wavy gravy stuff going on. So if you can see, he just completely dialed this in. I bucketed some gravel into him. He just raked it, beeped it with his laser, and got it really good. So it's been compacted again. Now I'm going to do that layer of plastic that everyone was saying I should have done and I didn't do, so I'm gonna do. Layer of plastic, get the metal back in. Then first thing in the morning, like 7 a.m. or something, concrete trucks are supposed to start pulling in. Oh, I've also got to reinforce these guys. They're just a little bit flabby. All right, Melissa has volunteered to help with the plastic. Sure. That's it, yeah.
They have some other opportunity with like this that like is good for their.
just starting to rain, just a little bit of piddle piddle. I've almost got all my steel wrapped up again. Even got the good omen of the rainbow going on. You can tell yourself, you know, it's just temporary, it's just for the day, but the reality is always that that is a 6-month siding job. All right, so these guys are just working. It's a little weird, just kind of standing here watching, but they really don't need me for this. And this is like truck 1 of 2. All right, so those guys are just about done. They gotta do a couple more passes with the whirlybird, and then they're gonna come back when it's actually dry or dry-ish and cut some control joints. And I should mention that this right here, it's not really like a how-to video. It's just a story of how I did it with a lot of help from like 5 or 6 concrete guys. You can't tell me that's not a permanent siding solution.